should move that over. Dang, I forgot how to do that part. Oh, is it through here? There we go. Hang on a second, guys. Yeah, let's just do that, because I can't even. Hey, Amy, hello. Gotta get that caffeine in. If you guys can help me out by sharing the live, since I have not been live in a very long time, it's probably not going to be pushed. For those on TikTok, for those on YouTube, sup. How would Zoe say it? Sup. I'm not obsessed with K-pop demon hunters. Okay, TikTok, I don't need to know that. What up, Saturn? Oh my gosh, TikTok, I don't care. Go away. Jeez. What up, Gabriella? Yes, I am back. I am back. It has been a very festivus week. I like him better like this, but then my boss is like, what are you doing? Gengar's supposed to be sleeping. I'm like, oh, I get it. It makes sense. Still. Had a ton of fun, but I need to read. Like, I am impossibly behind on my goal. The only way I can, like, do anything... The only way I can finish the books that I wanted to read before next week is if I, like, do nothing but read all weekend, and unfortunately I can't do that. I was in Anaheim, California. So a lot of my coworkers went to Disneyland. I just went to downtown Disney because I'm not going to pay $150 for park entry. Oh no, Gabriella, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, there's a few that I recommend. Sandy is great. Sandy doesn't talk during her sprints. I was at the Pokemon World Championships, yes. I work with a company, and Pokemon hires us to do kind of like a lot of the broadcast. I was working with the social marketing team. So we help them with the content for their promotions and their marketing. So I get to travel to Pokemon stuff quite a bit. I'm going to reach over. Bam, here's Psyduck. I'm going to reach over. Actually, that's going to knock down all my cards. My coworker made me a, it's not a frisbee, but it's like for disc golf. And like he painted us all our own little Pokemon characters. So I have like a whole wall of Pokemon that I'm not going to show you guys because that involves me taking the camera off the thing and I don't feel like doing that. It was the busiest event we've ever seen. I've never seen that many people at any other events. I see international championships or world championships. This is definitely our biggest event ever. I've never seen it that packed before, so it was definitely successful. Really, really good. All right, I'm ready to start reading because this guy, it's a really good book. So this is kind of like a Mulan retelling. She's kind of more towards selfish and greedy and just has more of an instinct of survival rather than like she must honor her family and save that. She doesn't care about that. Like, different type of Mulan. There's a spirit dragon. Really, really awesome. I'm loving so far where I'm at. I just have not had any time to read. So let's jump into it. You guys got 1 minute to grab your books and all that jazz. Trying to finally finish Brissinger. What happens at the end of Brissinger? Because at the beginning of Inheritance... Okay, hang on. The end of Eldest... It's crazy. Brissinger and Inheritance kind of like meld together in my brain. You did? That's awesome, Petra. The Ark is right here. So I'll be jumping into the Ark, and maybe I'll finish it before I actually buy the book. I do have the special edition of the book coming in the mail that will match the special edition on the shelf, so I'm excited. Alright, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy reading or crocheting, Saturn. I see you. Family tree. Yes. Okay. How did that go for everyone? I literally ended at like a part. I turned the page and that is where I left off. So that's always fun. 333, page 333. How about 100 pages left? Hey, Cassie! Let me add this in. 5% into your arc. You said you finished The Dragon Wakes with Thunder, right? Or are you just starting that one right now? Can you help with science homework? You read a little bit, Amy. May not have been a specific book, but you read a little bit. Just say yeah. 81%. Oof. I hope to finish this book tonight. 20% into your arc. Which one are you reading, Allie? And hello. Finish Dragon Wakes with Thunder. Okay. I actually got denied an arc, and I'm like, of course I would get denied an arc. I'm sitting on 3 of them that I haven't reviewed yet, and one of them just got released. So, I was expecting it. Why not? No, Cassie, I was working. The Moon's Fury. The Moon's Fury. Why does that sound familiar? Reading Kind of Ashes. I haven't heard that one at all. Moon's Fury. Why do you look familiar? Work trip was awesome. I got too much stuff. I got way too much stuff. It was a lot more work, unfortunately, than it was fun. I will say that, like, it was a fantastic event, but my team needed to be bigger for what we had to do. But it was a really fun event. King of Ashes. Oh, okay. That gotcha. It's like Kind of Ashes. Ooh. This is the book that I'm currently reading is the first in the series. This is the cover of the book. It slides. But this is the dust jacket. Here's the cover of the book. And then has sprayed edges. I got a few tabs in there. You can still kind of see the sprayed edges though. Book 2 came out Tuesday. I was supposed to finish the arc on Tuesday, and I did not. I'm enjoying it. It is kind of like a Mulan retelling with a spirit dragon, and we're not talking Mushu, but there is some sass. I am enjoying that. I actually... There's a slight twist that I was not expecting, and I was like very excited to be thwarted in where I thought the book was going. Hang on. What is... Let's see here. Sorry, the thing was jumping a little bit. Currently reading favorite author, Peter McFadden. Book 2 is so good. I loved it. I can't wait. I'm kind of hoping that, I'm hoping the arc is not too different from the book, because I will be getting the book either tomorrow or the next day. I gotta see when I'll go to the bookstore. And so, also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but... Oh, hi, cats. You guys are back here. So this is the... What is this? Okay, so this is just a special edition from the UK. So, The Night Ends with Fire, again, the same exact book. However, so I found this guy at Half Price Books, and I jumped on it because this is number 1216 out of 2000. And it's signed. Where are you? Where'd you go? And it's signed. I found I think it was a few weeks ago, the author was posting about all her special editions, and she posted the special edition matching set for The Dragon Wakes with Thunder. And I jumped on it because I'm like, they need a match. And I think it's one of I don't know if it was like one of 700 or one of 2,000 again. I gotta double check on that. But that is currently being processed in shipping, so hopefully I get that soon. But absolutely gorgeous. I think the cover is just orange though. Oh, okay. Not just orange, pretty orange. Very, very pretty orange. And then the end papers. Ah, this is so pretty. I think it's the same one. Yeah, same one. So, can't wait till that other edition. Get down from there. What are you doing? You've never messed with that before. Hang on, let me move that. You've never tried getting on my desk before. Why are you doing that now? And I currently have Xena and Oliver right here, so I'm like having to walk around people here. Hoping to finish my book tonight. I plan on finishing last night, but not the right mindset. Valid. That's totally fine. She is a stunner. Yes, and I can't... What was the other book look like? The Dragon Wakes with Thunder. Hodder? It's through Hodder Publishing. It looks very similar to book 2 in the color scheme. Do I have a picture of this? It's not that one, right? Is it that one? No, that's Fairy Loot. I was like, am I getting that book? No, I did not order Fairy Loot. I don't think so. But if you look up, Goldsboro books. Okay, Goldsboro is Gold, S-B-O-R-O, books. That is the edition that I got. Let's put that there. Somebody said something about fall TBR. I have to see, what books are coming out. Like, I think I have to assess. I think I have 2 arcs that I have to read. One comes out, 2 of them come out in, one comes out in November, one comes out in October. So I have to read those. I did get Baby Dragon Bakery arc, which I'm excited for, but I gotta read Baby Dragon Cafe. So Baby Dragon Bakery comes out. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, dang it. I set myself up for failure repeatedly. Dang it. Well, I'm probably not going to read Poppy War. Ah! Okay, Baby Dragon Bakery comes out next week on my birthday. Wait. Oh, no. Wait. What? Goodreads is giving me 2 different dates. Goodreads is saying September 2nd and August 28th. But August 28th isn't a Tuesday. I'm so confused. I do, okay? I was approved for all of these at once and they were not in my planner. Okay, so it's probably going to be released September 2nd, because that is America dates. Because I don't see why it would be releasing on a Thursday. What am I doing this weekend? Should I just like binge read? How fat are the Poppy War books? How big is this series? Can I read the entire series in a weekend? Goals. Goals. I don't even know if I have Allie Hazelwood's book. Everything's happening now. Why? Okay, we'll have a Crisis TBR video coming out soon. to reassess what I have recently been approved for, what dates they're actually coming out, and how my entire reading schedule is effed. Ambitious much? No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. I've never had more than one arc. Never had more than one arc. And then I got approved for the arc that is already late, that I need to read this week because it came out on Tuesday. Then I have another arc that's coming out in 2 weeks, but if it comes out in September, I can read it after I meet RF Kwong, which means I can do Poppy Wars. I'm gonna have to do some strategizing. I'm gonna have to have like my pin board with like my ropes connecting everything. I'm gonna have to come up with one of those. I should just do that in a video. Just like do that actively and y'all just see my brain working. Dear Lord, what have I done? 5 or more, I have issues. Dude, I never thought I'd come to this. Completely thrown out the window. That's where I am. That's exactly where I am. Alright, 30 minutes on the clock, everybody. Happy sprinting. Hello, Crystal on YouTube. Dang it. Are you hyper right now? What are you doing? Xena. What are you doing? You can't sit there. How did that one go for everybody? Saturn, Piper, if you guys are still here, I just found out there's going to be a Stray Kids pop-up on release day in my city. My friend just messaged me. And if you guys aren't here, hey guys, there's going to be a Stray Kids pop-up in my city. Ah, you probably don't care. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Popped in later than expected. Hello, Maria! 2 chapters read. What did I get? I'm at 358. Let me see. 87%. Ooh. 2 more sprints, I can finish this. Yeah, I can finish this in 2 more sprints. Hopefully. Assuming I don't get distractions. For 5 minutes of that stream. Oh, welcome in, Sarah. Missed you. Hope you had. I did. It was an amazing event. But I was definitely working almost all of it, so. I am getting close. It's a good read. I just like, that's how exhausted I was out of town. I would literally fall asleep on the book out of pure exhaustion. The book itself is good though. Started to fall asleep. Murphy, take a nap. It's okay. It's okay. Just a little bit. Made it to page 6. Yes. Reading The Surrogate Mother by Frida McFadden. Nice. Yeah, I have errands to run tomorrow, but one of the errands will be to pick up the actual book of the arc I was supposed to read. Because I fail. So many. And then I just found out that okay, I need to find out what actual date. It has to be September. The Baby Dragon Bakery has to be in September. Baby Dragon Bakery. Let's not do Goodreads. Let's do Barnes & Noble. Oh, what does Barnes & Noble say? September 2nd. Okay, so I have time. So at least I know exactly what I'm going to be reading after R.F. Kuang. And I just have to actually, like, read it this time. I was getting my son ready for bed during that sprint. He didn't want to turn off K-pop Demon Hunters, because that's right, dude. I had, like, so many people messaging me this weekend, like, hey, I just saw K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm like, yeah, you did. I was poking fun at my boss, because he hadn't seen it, and he's like, I'm not going to watch that. And I'm like, oh, you're one of those that just doesn't want to watch it because it's popular? It's like, no, it's a kid's show. And I'm like, that's what everyone thinks. And I'm, like, showing him videos of, like, gangsters popping out singing it. I'm just like, dude, don't act all high and mighty, like, a ton of people are watching this. So I think I played a song, and he was like, that actually sounds really good. And then my other friend, who's, like, a music producer, he had never heard of it. I lectured him, reprimanded him very, very, but he liked the songs. Neither of them have seen it, though. So it's like, why? Why have you not seen it? Made it to 152 of The Will of the Many. It's a bit slow going. I haven't read it. I just know a lot of people have told me that one, like, makes them cry. But I have not read it. Recommend Seven Sins by Miguel Estrada. Good thriller. Okay, thriller fans. There you go. Seven Sins by Miguel Estrada. I probably wouldn't read it. I'm not big on thriller or horror books. I get scared way too easily. If it's like a scary fantasy, that would be like the limit for me, because I would know it's like a fantasy realm. But anything that takes place in a fiction book or in a realistic world, can't do it. Gengar's the scariest I will get. And I will keep pulling him out because I can't believe how soft he is, and he's like right there. But I did also got a lot of stuff this weekend. This is the cute one. This is freaking cute. So the theme in Anaheim for Pokemon was Pikachu in a Letterman jacket. So I got this guy. Last year... What was it last year? I thought I had one unwrapped already. Didn't I have one unwrapped? Are you over here? Well, no, don't do that. Why am I dropping everything? Why are you falling? Why is everything going wrong right now? Okay. I thought I had... Oh, he's still wrapped. I have so many Pikachu that I have not displayed because I have nowhere to display them. And it's like a whole thing that I have to kind of like reassess and get rid of things. And I was talking to a lot of my friends, but I currently have from Yokohama. This one I can open. This is from Pokemon Worlds 2023 when it was in Japan. So he's got a little bowl of ramen noodles in there. Get back in the bag. I only have them bagged because, again, I have like nowhere to put them right now, and I don't want like them to get covered in a bunch of dust. And then Hawaii last year. Pikachu with a snorkel. This is one of my favorites because he's so cute. He's got little flippers. I need to figure out how to display all these guys. I just haven't. I have a stack of plushies that I have not displayed. My favorite one, though. Yes, we are going on a Pikachu display. Come back here. My favorite one is the Haneda Airport one. You can only get this at the Haneda Airport in Tokyo. But what's crazy is we fly out of the international terminal, which is like an entirely different building. So I showed up 3 hours earlier before my flight. I went to the domestic building. You go into the domestic building and you had to like go up this escalator to the second floor, walk across this hallway, go to the domestic terminal, and there was a vending machine. And the vending machine has this Pikachu. It's the only place you can get it anywhere. So I did that, and then I went back to my terminal like an hour later. But this guy's my favorite just because of how, like, the journey I had to make just to get him. One day I'll show you guys my whole Pikachu collection. Like, Detective Pikachu. Because, yeah. Oh my gosh, too many. Too many. Way too many. Ooh, go back in the bag. Please, thank you. Okay, so now we're back to books after talking about Pokemon. Oh, man. I know, I love the limited edition ones, and they're like, I luck out and I'm able to get them right at the beginning, but it's definitely some of those, like, if you go to an event and you don't get it right then and there, it's so hard to find it afterwards. So I've lucked out at every event getting the Pikachu, and sometimes I bought myself one because I wanted it, and I didn't know that at the end of the night, they were gonna give us all competitor backpacks. So you normally only get this if you're competing, and they sometimes have enough to give everyone in the staff, but not always. Like Yokohama, we had a limited amount. I think Hawaii also had a limited amount. In this one, everyone that worked the event got a backpack. And there was a plushie inside, and I was like, well, I paid for that. So I got 2 of those. But everyone's like, go back to books. Okay, so that is why I didn't read a lot. Because of Pokemon. It's Pokemoning. It's hard to read books when you're Pokemoning. So that was that. You guys should have seen it. My backpack was like, I bought this guy because he was crazy cute, and then when I was loading up my suitcase, I realized he did not fit anywhere. So he was like squished as much as possible in my backpack. That was hilarious. They love that backpack. I loved this one. The one in the store, I think, was like red in the bottom with like pastel green and yellow. Like, it was a different color scheme, kind of in the same style though. I like the competitor bags better though. And so far at every Worlds, I've gotten a competitor's bag, which is great because I love the colors in Hawaii. The one from Japan, if anybody has a backpack from Japan Worlds, you can look on eBay on how much those are going for. I use mine. The Japan was the best trip I ever went on, and so I use that backpack all the time. But if anybody had one brand new in a bag, look up how much those are worth, and it is insane. And those were, I think our company only got like 20 or 25, and there was like over 100 of us working. So it is, yeah, a lot of these things are kind of crazy. A lot of these things crazy. This is one of the things that everyone was trying to get, was an Arcanine playmat. I'm going to be using this for my computer monitor. But this one was like, to the point where they had to pull it off the shelves and put it behind a counter for you to grab, because they were just flying off the shelf so bad. So much I have to go through. So much. Alright. Enough Pokemoning. Let's get back to reading. Happy sprints, everybody. That is freaking hilarious. Okay. How was that sprint? To page 389. Okay, give me like 30 seconds. I think Oliver's trying to knock over his water bowl at the moment. It's okay, it's okay. Here. Oh, you're just... What are you doing? Seriously? Can you guys just let me read, please? Dang it, glitch. Okay. No, Oliver was not wanting water. Glitch was knocking the bowl over and playing with the water. Because she would do that. Andrea just finished a chapter with the alarm. Yes, I know. I finished a part. So, like, this book is broken up into parts. So, in the previous sprint before that, at some point, I think I'm going to finish my books in the next sprint. I will be finishing my... I might be finishing my book in the next sprint. I might, like, just make it. Read one page because I got distracted. You guys need to look up, Hank Green made an app where there's a bean and you give him a name and he'll, like, crochet, he'll knit socks. But you can set it so that, like, you can turn on deep focus mode, and basically you cannot touch your phone while he's in focus mode, so you can set like a 15-minute or a 30-minute or whatever timer amount you want, and you put your phone down, and as long as you don't touch it, your bean is knitting socks, and the more socks it knits, you can exchange that for room decor in his little house. So if you easily get distracted on your phone while you're reading, download that app, because I did it, and you can toggle deep focus mode on or off, because sometimes, like, I was trying to focus and have that app on, but I had to, like, do things on my phone for work. But for deep focus mode, I was able to, like, put it aside and read a book, so that's pretty cool. Yes, exactly. I don't want to stop him from knitting. Sometimes, I think yesterday I had him knitting for an hour, and I think he had like 60 something socks, and I was like, that's it? You can't knit any faster than that? I can't remember what it's called. Hang on. Let me Google it, because if I look it up on my phone, it's gonna pause the live. Hank Green Bean app. And like, I couldn't think of a name, so I just named mine Dude. Focus Friend. Focus Friend. Yes, that is the name of the app. And it's free. You can pay. There's like upgraded items, I think, and he can knit like a scarf instead of socks, but I'm not doing that. Have less pages left than I thought. The end has a preview of Murtagh. Oh, Regina! Oh, you have to hurry up. I haven't read it yet because I'm very, very scared, but Christopher Paolini just dropped a sneak peek into Murtagh 2. The second book in the Murtagh, I think it's going to be a duology. He did say that Murtagh's story was going to be split into 2 books. You have to read the whole series. I have not read it yet because, again, he does say, like, spoiler warning, but I don't know if he's referring to, like, anybody that hasn't read the series or to, like, us, like, I'm going to spoil something. So I haven't read it yet. But if you like Aragon, if you like the Aragon series, go to Christopher Paolini's bio, whether it's on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever, and like he has, I don't know if it's a link tree, but it's like a link thingy, and at the very top it's like sneak peek into Murtagh 2, and it is a very, very early draft, so like it can definitely change for sure. John Green posted a video titled "The Problem with My Brother's App." Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at that. I definitely have to check that out. The only thing that I don't like is that, I mean, I'm gonna assume that there's gonna be more as time goes on with that app. I don't know, like there's a ton of options, but they're all kind of the same. So I'm like, well, what happens if I knit enough socks that I can buy everything? So you can like change the color, change the theme, and all that, but there definitely has to be like a lot more you can do over time. Like in a month, people are gonna have everything. And like I said, you can turn off deep focus mode, so you can literally have them on a 5-hour timer and still be on your phone, and it doesn't change anything. So you have to toggle that on so that you're kind of so that you stay dedicated, I guess. I have a focus friend. Mine is named Benjamin. One of my friends is like, my friend was gonna name it Sprout, but it's so cliche. And I'm like, naming the bean Sprout is like naming a Dalmatian spot. And if you named it Sprout, it's okay. Change it. I am so indecisive, and I didn't know what to name him, so I'm like, dude. But it's hilarious because it's like, dude needs to focus. Dude knitted this many socks, and I'm like, yeah, dude. You go, dude. Might have to read those before Inheritance. No. Murtag is after Inheritance. Reading the Aragon series is in order. Read the first 4 books. If you want, I can send you an order, but essentially you read the first 4 books. So you read Aragon, Eldest, Brissinger, Inheritance. Then there's a novella of short stories. You want to read that before Murtag. It's called The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm. You want to read that one. Then you go into Murtag. Then you can read the early draft sneak peek if you want to. Cocoa Bean. Yes. What was I gonna name mine? Oh my gosh. I was gonna name him Potato because he keeps eating potato chips, and then I could just call him a cannibal. But dude, Bean Diesel. Nice. Oh, the Glacian trilogy. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that, Regina. I saw the Benjamin comment. Oh, you have the Glacian trilogy you checked out. Oh, gotcha. It's a good series. It's definitely a good series. I have a cat named Potato. Mine is Xena, warrior princess. Hello, Talia. Hi. Yes, I'm back. Again, I didn't make a schedule because it's like, we were so busy that my boss was like, hey guys, if you need some days this week and you need to kind of like relax, you can. So I have like some tasks that I have to do, and I'm like, let me just take like spontaneous window breaks. But I need to get like these 3 tasks done this week, and then I'll chill. So Potato Ninja Turtle is his full name. Yes. Hello, Book Lounge. Yes, I am back. And Grady Hendrix. Rachel Harrison and Grady Hendrix are both coming to my library in October. So excited. I'm kind of hesitant. Like, I've learned my lesson on too many author events. I'm hesitant to look on. Because I think Book People is a store in Austin, and they tend to have like a lot of the bigger name authors that show up. I've gone to Austin so many times for author events, and so I'm kind of hesitant because they always drop their calendar at the beginning of the month, and I'm like, do I want to look at their calendar, or do I just want to like sit back and chill? String bean, pinto. I know, I'm like, what's a funny bean related thing without it being so Bean. Jelly? Jelly might be a funny one. Jelly bean. Everything has been well. I was working the Pokemon World Championships, and It was really, 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 really busy. I just went through, like, showing everyone a bunch of different Pikachus that I have on hand. I thought I had another one. Is it over here? Oh, shush. I am busy right now. That was rude of you. How many do we got left? I don't want to go past 10 o'clock, guys. So I'm kind of thinking of making this a 45-minute. Which is difficult at night, but I can't do 2 30-minutes. Because then we'll be done by like 10:10. And I'm tired. So we're going to do Butterbean. We'll do one last sprint. We'll make it 45 minutes. We'll still finish before 10 o'clock, but I am getting better about that. I gotta, like, time my sprints better so that... Probably could have done, like, 2 35s or something. Let's see. Didn't I have another one? Yep, I have mail delivery Pikachu. I have, oh god, what is this one called? Hula Pikachus. I need to really display all these things. I need shelves. I need shelves. Green bean casserole, the exponent in me coming out. Hey, green bean casserole, you can make a real good mean green bean casserole. Just add some bacon bits. Like, I remember bringing it to a party one time, and they're like, you brought what? And then, like, there was no leftovers. Like, everyone ate it. Exactly. Alright, last sprint of the night. We'll do a long one. Happy reading. What are you doing? it just got juicy. Okay. Yes, I am reading on a Kindle, but I'm hoping tomorrow, I'm reading the arc of book 2, which already came out, so I'm kind of hoping tomorrow to be able to pick up the book and keep reading in physical form. We shall see. I will also work on my chaotic game plan for the next 7 days. 2 weeks, actually. My next 2 weeks, because Baby Dragon Bakery does not come out until September, which, okay, I looked it up on NetGalley. NetGalley told me this book is coming out October 14th. So NetGalley was wrong by 5 weeks. So it's not my fault. So, yeah. Anyways. Your bean knitted 41 socks! I think I'm gonna give mine like a 15-minute focus. For those who don't know, there's an app called Focus Friend, and it's a little bean, and you can turn on deep focus mode if you want, or you can just leave it on regular app. But basically you set a timer, and as long as you don't touch your phone, your bean is knitting socks, and then you can like exchange those socks for items. Hank Green invented the app. It's free, so if you need like a little reading help, I recommend turning on deep focus when you know you don't need your phone. Set a timer, put your phone away, let him knit while you read. So that's a fun little app. I think mine has a bookshelf and a rug, and that's it. I haven't been able to afford anything else yet. Excuse me, I apologize. Ugh. Sarah, you and me both. You and me both finished a book and started a new one. Alright. I'm going to start with YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight to YouTube. I am planning on coming on live tomorrow. I would like to be live as early as 6:30. It just all comes down to life. I have not made a schedule this week because we just got back from out of town, but I'm aiming for 6:30 p.m. Central tomorrow. So YouTube, I will say goodnight to you first. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for popping in. It has been a while. I know. I'm back from out of town, so it shall be good. So, thank you, YouTube. You guys have a good night. Finish your books. Bye, YouTube.